My name is Britta Laslo. I'm a first-year family medicine resident at the University of Western Ontario. The reason I chose Western was, well, I guess there's a few reasons. First of all, I think the program is really flexible, more so than other programs. We have about 17 weeks of elective time where we can choose different electives in areas that really interest us, whereas other schools across Canada offer on average about 10 weeks. So that was definitely a selling point for the program. Secondly, I would say that the opportunity to practice in both a tertiary setting like London that has a lot of big hospitals and really great staff, world-renowned staff, but also being able to practice in the community, whether it be in Strathroy, Windsor, St. Thomas. I at least have 3 of my upcoming rotations that are in the community, so I'm really looking forward to that. Lastly, I guess the support for sort of the business side of family. There's a lot of conferences that are organized and little retreats about how to start your own practice so that, it's not such a big stumbling block when we do make that transition from a second-year resident to a staff working on our own. We know how to bill, we know how to run a team and run an office. So those were definitely 3 big selling points. I've been assigned to the St. Joe's Family Medical Center. I'm really enjoying the center so far. I've only been here about a month, but I see a really good diversity of patients. So the very young, the very old, we work in the nursing home a few times a month. We're on call for palliative care patients, obstetrical patients, as well as nursing home patients. So again, a really good variety. I'm working with Dr. Wong as my preceptor, and he's a really great teacher. We do a lot of different procedures together, so I've been learning a lot about different in-office procedures, and I've really enjoyed that while I'm here. And also just the way, our teaching set up here, we work with all the different staff and they offer a variety of different teaching sessions for us. And, they each have their own niche and their own interests, so we get exposed to everyone. So the group of residents here, we're, I think, a really good group. We've just gotten to know each other over about the past month, but everyone's really supportive and receptive to each other's feedback. For example, just everyone being on call for the first time on family medicine. It's kind of intimidating when you're covering, like I said, palliative care patients and 200 nursing home patients, and then you're fielding calls from telehealth all the time. And I found that the second-year residents were really supportive and sort of leading us into that process and telling us what to expect and what to do and sort of some tips of the trade. And even among the first-year residents, I think we're all here to support each other if we have questions, whether it be about the computer system or, how to order a certain lab test. There's a really good sense of collegiality even after a month. Another thing that drew me to Western was the City of London. I really like the size of the city. It's, almost 500,000 people now, and not only does that offer a great diversity of patients and excellent tertiary care centers from an education perspective, it's also a really great place to live.